Hello students, I am Ashish De. I am taking one of your subject, that is signal system. In my earlier video, I have discussed about continuous time system and discrete time system, classification of continuous time system. In classification of continuous time system, I have discussed about linear and nonlinear system, time variant and time invariant system. Now, time variant and time invariant system, these are also called shift variant or shift invariant system, because here we can see this is a shifting of the signal. Okay, t minus small t minus capital T, that is basically shifting of the signal. That's why this is called shift variant or shift invariant system, right? Now, another system is linear time invariant system. A system, if a system satisfies these two conditions, linearity property and time invariance property, then the system is said to be linear time invariant system. So if a system at a time satisfies both the properties, linearity property and time invariance property, then it is said to be linear time invariant system, right? Now third classification is static and dynamic system. A continuous time system is called static or memoryless. Static system is also called memoryless system if its output at any instant t depends on the input sample at the same time, okay, but not on the past or future value of the input. Okay, say for example yt equal to x square t. Okay, here the input output is at time small t and input is also at small t. This is an example of static system. Now say for yt equal to x of t minus 1 plus x of t plus 3. Okay, here the output of the system at any instant t depends on the past value of the input and also future value of the input. So this system is called dynamic system. Dynamic system, right? Now number 4 classification is causal, causal, causal and non-causal system. A system is said to be causal if its output depends on present and past input and does not depend on future input. Okay, for non-causal system the output depends upon future input. Say for example of causal signal yt equal to 2xt plus 3x of t minus 3. So this is present input. And this is the past input. Okay, why this is present input? Because output is at time t only, so this is present input. This is present time of the output, so input is, this is the present input, but this is in t minus 3 time. Suppose if t time is 15 second, so this is 15 and this is also 15, but this is at 12 second, 12 instant of time, so that is past input. So this is the past input and this is present input. So here output of the system depends on present value of the input and also past value of the input. That's why this is called causal system. If for a system the output at any instant of time depends only present value of the input, then also the system is said to be causal system. Okay, but if a system depends on the future value of the input, then that is called non-causal system. Say for example, yt equal to x of t plus 1 plus 2 x of t minus 1. Suppose for this system, the output depends on future value of the input. This is future value, future input, and this is the past input. Okay, so output at any instant of time t depends on the future value t plus 1, future value of the input, that is x of t plus 1, and past value of the input, that is x of t minus 1. That's why since the output depends on the future value of the input, that's why this is called non-causal system. So this is non-causal system, right? Causal and non-causal system. Now another classification is stable and unstable system. The system is said to be stable only when the output is bounded for bounded input. For a bounded input, if the output is unbounded, then the system is called unstable system. Now stable system is also called bibostable, bounded input, bounded output, stable system, right? Now you have to know what is bounded signal. Bounded signal means it does not, the curve of the signal does not go to the infinity. Suppose this is the time axis and this is amplitude axis. Okay, then the curve of the signal, suppose look like this. So this signal is bounded signal, because here the curve of the signal gradually decreases as the time increases. Okay, and once upon a time it goes to the zero value. Okay, so this is bounded signal, and the curve of an unbounded signal looks like this. This is the amplitude axis xt, and this is time axis t. Okay, here we can see that the curve of the nature of the curve of the signal xt goes to infinity, goes to the value of infinity. That's why this is unbounded signal. Unbounded signal. Okay, so this type of signal is called bounded signal, and this type of signal is called unbounded signal. Here we can see that a system is said to be bibostable if for bounded input signal it produces bounded output signal. Here we can see the nature of the curve of the input signal is bounded, because it does not go to infinity, it gradually decreases as time increases, and once upon a time it goes to zero. Here is also the amplitude is bounded. Okay, it has some peak value, so it goes up to a certain limit, that is suppose positive a, and here a negative peak, that is minus positive a. So it is bounded between minus a to plus a. The amplitude of this output signal bounded between minus a to plus a. That's why output is also bounded. It does not go to zero value, but it is bounded. It is bounded between minus a to plus a. Okay, so for a bounded input signal, if the system has the response of bounded output signal, then the system is said to be bibostable. Okay, now another example is, now see here, for a bounded input signal xt, this system produces an unbounded output signal. That's why this is called bibo unstable system. Okay, so for bounded input signal it produces unbounded output signal. Okay, because here the amplitude of this signal goes to infinity, that's why this is unbounded. Okay, so output is unbounded for a bounded input signal, that's why this is called Bibo unstable system. Now from this video what we learn? We learn various kinds of classification of continuous time system. They are static and dynamic system, causal and non-causal system, stable and unstable system. Okay, and also we know about linear time invariance property of the system. Okay, that's it.